What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And I know you guys have been waiting for this. Some of you guys predicted it, but some of you guys have been really wrong about Richard Sherman. You guys have been talking about he's going to get raid sold for a lot of videos. If you guys checked out one of my most recent streams on Twitch via GmiasWorld, you would have seen that I lost the game to a guy running around like an idiot on aggressive with a slot. It's all good, though. That's not what this is about. What I wanted to talk about is the fact that we had to get rid of another individual that's about to get rid of right now, and I promise that I won't raid sell this guy at least for another couple days. Like, bro, he's not gonna be here for good. Like, dudes get raid sold effective immediately regardless. Like, it can happen at any time. Winnie the Pooh is actually getting ready right now. Well, that's me, but I gotta go put the outfit on. We're gonna go get rid of this guy, but I just wanted to make sure you guys know you can always check out those Twitch streams at GmiasWorld Gaming right here on YouTube. All right, GmiasWorld Gaming. You can see the full games, my losses, my wins. We do have other games that I'm going to be playing very, very soon, but we'll get to that when we do get there. My schedule has been really busy, but we're going to get that, you know, up and running with other gameplays coming very soon. Now we're going to talk about Joe Vicious and what I actually did. Now, I had to buy Kelvin Benjamin back. Let me, like, bro, I know you guys are like, yo, G-Bio, what are you doing, bro? You're going crazy. I am. He's like my new Troy Aikman because I know he's good, but I don't want to spend that much for him because, like, I'm like, bro, whatever, dog. Like, do I need to spend that much? But I do. Because this dude, Joe Vicious, is garbage. The dude sucks. Now, that one game that I played with him where he was, like, you know, looking like he was going up for the ball and everything was looking good, it looked good. All right? It looked really pretty. Everything was cool. You know, it was chill. Bruh. Winnie the Pooh, get your Louis Vuittons on, bro. Like, this dude right here, I don't know what, like, low-key, he's garbage, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I got any excuses for it. I thought the dude was 6'5" with higher speed. He'll go out there and do what he had to do. Nah, it wasn't like that. Now, look, keep in mind, a lot of you guys that are running around with this offense, it works for some of you guys. I'm also getting a lot of the other, some of my other veterans that are defending it very, very well because you guys are having trouble getting the passes off and doing what you have to do. So it's not like it's something that you guys know that it's a guarantee, but these players will give you an opportunity to go up and get the ball. In my opinion, I absolutely love Gronkowski. All right, that's my guy, but he's just not fast enough in certain cases. So what happens is it creates a kind of advantage for the defense in some cases because when he mosses you, he's not fast enough to go for 6. So that creates a situation. So the last weekend league, what we did was we actually utilized who do we have out there? Did we have Grunk? I think we utilized Grunk and we got 2 losses. Now, I'm not blaming Grunk for those losses, but Grunk did do his thing. You know, it's like Grunk's a monster. It is what it is. The problem is, like I said, when he gets his animation, he just runs super slow. So that causes some problems for us, and we have to definitely look to that to kind of fix it because it's something that we should pay attention to. You know, Kelvin Benjamin gets out there, he goes and he does what he's supposed to do. He's able to make certain plays that other players can't make. But just remember, he will also get pressed. A lot of you guys were asking me about that. You know, does he get pressed a lot? Is he a guy that, you know, that you don't usually have problems with the press? No, because Kelvin Benjamin gets pressed. Grunk gets pressed sometimes. I had Calvin get pressed. It's very rare, but they do get pressed. So, you know, it's not something that's unbelievable that won't happen. It does happen. All right, so for anybody that's telling you that it doesn't, it's not true. These dudes absolutely do get pressed into the ground. The problem is you're going to have a couple issues when you're dealing with guys like, you know, Kelvin Benjamin and Calvin, because sometimes they'll immediately get off the press. All right, like, so when I'm saying that, I'm trying to explain to you guys, like, you can do it if you know, if you want to go Joe Vicious and you're satisfied with that, that's fine. These players, there's something about them, though. Like Kelvin Benjamin, Calvin, Grunk, they'll get off the press. Like, they will, like, bro, annihilate the press. Even when they look like they're being pressed into the ground, they absolutely will, you know, eventually get off the press. But I want you guys to understand, and I want to be very, very clear with it. It all depends on what your level of skill is with what you're doing. Because a lot of you guys are running around. Why isn't, oh, Streak Specialist not a tier 1 for him? What do we give him? We gave him Post Flag Elite or something? I think that's what we're doing, right? Because he gets Wide Receiver Apprentice too. And doesn't he get like Route Apprentice? I think he gets like Route Apprentice. All right, we'll give him Post Flag Elite with the first one. I thought that was one of his first things too. We got to give him Streak Specialist. We got to give him Route Apprentice too. We'll give him Route Apprentice. And then we'll give him We don't care about evasive, right? Evasive is not a big deal. We got to give him streak specialist though. Where is streak specialist? Okay, there it goes. And then I think the last one, it doesn't really matter what we give him. We only need the streak specialist. We got the route apprentice. This final ability slot though, because we could actually make him really glitchy and put him on slants and just throw the ball up into coverage too. But I think that for the most part, we don't really care about the slants. We just want to do things that's going to help dudes quit the game. And having leapfrog on him kind of helps with that. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that, right? Because we could do the in post elite, give him in routes, out corner elite. Because obviously, you know, look, the abilities that you give this guy, he's gonna go out there and pretty much if you have abilities on the players and you put them on those routes, it doesn't matter how much defense somebody's playing. That's what's wild about it. It doesn't matter. If you put these abilities on these guys, they're gonna catch the ball through people's bodies. It's gonna be really weird what's gonna happen. You can't really do anything without having abilities on your players. So that's something that you guys are gonna have to take, you know, understand. I've been telling you guys that for a while, but I wanna make sure that I drive it home. Abilities are necessary. So I could do that and make it even more dangerous, like giving him in-route specialist and just put him on some in-routes and just throw it into coverage. I could do slant specialist, but I wanna make my opponent upset. So I'm gonna hurdle like an idiot for no apparent reason when that time comes. That's pretty much what you could do. But again, if you're experimenting with the streak, please feel free to go ahead and do that. Now we got to make sure that we actually put him into the lineup because sometimes we forget. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll add Kelvin Benjamin with all his stuff in there, and that way we'll know that he's all set with that. We got a lot of our training back from the other idiot, so we're good. Now we can take a look and see what Kelvin Benjamin is looking like. He should be good. He has a 99 stock jumping, 99 catching traffic, all that other good stuff. What's weird about it is Calvin doesn't really have any of those high numbers, and he's outrageous. I can't figure out what really makes Calvin like so wild. I know he's clutch, and he has all those other things going on, but it's like he's really, really good. Calvin Johnson is outrageous in this game, but you know, it is what it is. Now, for the other thing that we're gonna do, we are going to change one ability on our defensive side of the ball there. Why did I just back out of that? Well, like, what am I doing right now? We're gonna actually go and add power specialist to LT and take away pass rush elite and leave edge threat. We're gonna go adjust that because I've been looking at, like, if you look at what Warren Sapp has, Warren Sapp is a monster and he does a lot of weird things, and I think it has a lot to do with that, you know, that power specialist with pass rush elite. Now, I don't know if the edge threat, no, I'm gonna keep it with the way I have this. I'm gonna keep power specialist with pass rush elite and get rid of edge threat elite. That's what I'm gonna try right now because he's so good at the D tackle position, and I've been looking at a lot of different things going on with the gameplays and how LT has been responding. So I think what we should do is we should try that. So, you know, like how it's dominant pass rush moves or whatever, and this is quicker pass rush moves, and I think the power specialist, where is it? It's faster. So we're gonna try this, okay, and make him like he's Sapp, but on the outside. You see what I'm saying? Like, do that, and then we'll see how that works. What? Do you want to replace? No, I want to refund this. I want to refund. I want to get my stuff back. Give me my stuff. All right, so let's get that back. So we'll go that, and we're gonna use these two because it's quicker and then it's faster. So we're gonna see how that works, and then we already have run stopper. So if dudes are running the ball on that side, it's gonna be a problem. And I want to see how it actually works and see if it's actually an impact to it, because I've been looking at Sapp, and Sapp just does whatever he wants. So my theory is, if we give them both the same things and we have him on the outside, shouldn't we get similar actions? Because edge threat elite low key, when they nerfed it, it kind of affects everything that everybody's been doing. So I don't really think that it's worth it for him. We're going to be trying that out and seeing if that actually means anything. But, you know, other than that, I think everything is pretty much all set. I do want to touch base with you guys on something else, though. Aaron Rodgers has been sailing passes. Now, I know that you guys think that Troy Aikman should come back. I understand that. The problem is, you know, this release, like, I'd rather, you know, deal with the fact that this dude's an idiot and then deal with, like, the, you know, the aftermath of everything, because when it's time to get the ball released, he gets that done. So that's just something for me. Like, I have to look at it in that aspect, and I need you guys to do the same. He has a situation where it's like he has the under pressure problem. Like, the throw under pressure, I think his throw under pressure is kind of stupid. It's a 90. So he gets a lot of those things where it's like, you know, inaccurate, pressure wasn't withstood, whatever kind of crap EA be writing down there, and you can't really do anything about it. He's going to sail certain passes, but that doesn't mean he's not the best QB based on the release. Okay, so that's what I really need you guys to understand. It's very, very important to understand that not every quarterback is going to give you everything that you want, but this guy is pretty close at giving you some suitable things for a lesser value. All right, so he's cheap right now. He's somebody that you can use. He gets Chem to 99 throw power. There's a lot of bonuses, but if there's pressure in his face, he's going to sail the ball. Nothing else to talk about with it. It's as simple as that. That's exactly what's going to happen. So I'm looking to find out if we should go another direction. All right, I am going to be looking into other things. I will keep you guys informed with it. No, I'm not spending 3 million coins on Josh Allen because I'm not putting abilities on my quarterback. I need Barry Sanders to have abilities, and I need 2 outside players to have those abilities as well. So we're not going to go that route. Just want to make sure everybody understands that there's no reason to ask about it. I'm not going to do that. I tried going with the 3 receivers. It didn't work out as well because Barry Sanders is so useful with human joystick. So that's something that I need you guys to be well aware of as we go forward. And, you know, as we kind of look at what's happening with other QBs, if they're cheap enough, we'll go ahead and grab them. But I think right now Aaron Rodgers is still the safe choice, even though he sucks for the most part. All right, guys, so I want to thank all of you guys and girls for watching. Definitely appreciate all the love and support that's been coming in with the channel here, GmiasWorld Gaming and GmiasWorld Podcast. Also, all you guys that are following me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. Thank you guys so much. May your families continue to be safe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.